The phone's glow cut through the dark bedroom, like a sliver of ice, driving a wedge between us. I woke to the buzz of notification. Sharp, urgent, like a trapped wasp. It was 2:47 a.m., and Sarah's side of the bed was empty. The sheets were cool where her warmth should have lingered. My chest thudded with a nameless dread. Her phone vibrated again on the nightstand, the screen illuminating a name, Mark. Someone I didn't know, not a friend, not a colleague. At least, no one she'd ever mentioned. The message preview seared itself into my vision. Can't stop thinking about last night. I froze, breath shallow, as the air in our cozy sage-green bedroom thickened around me. A framed photo of us at Acadia, laughing under a crimson sunset, seemed to sneer from the dresser. My fingers hovered over the phone, shaking. I didn't want to touch it, didn't want to see, but the pull was irresistible, like being drawn toward a cliff by gravity itself. I typed her passcode, our anniversary 0718. The screen unlocked, revealing messages that knotted my stomach. You make me feel alive again, Mark had written. Sarah's reply blinked back at me. It's just innocent flirting, nothing serious. Let's keep it that way. Innocent. That word, innocent, rang bitter and sharp in my skull, like biting into a rotten apple. I scrolled further, each message a fresh stab. Late-night chats, shared memes, a photo of her in the red dress from our last date night. Caption, for you? My chest constricted, reason squeezed out by panic. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe she was lonely, bored. We'd been married 7 years. The spark had dimmed. My long hours at the firm, her late hospital shifts. But this was betrayal wearing denial like a mask. A lie she told herself to sleep at night. The floorboards creaked in the hall. I froze, the phone heavy in my hand, its glow betraying my guilt for snooping. Sarah's silhouette appeared in the doorway, hair a messy halo, oversized sleep shirt slipping off one shoulder. Jake, why are you up? Her voice was soft, sleepy, but her eyes flicked the phone and I saw it, a flicker of panic, quick as a heartbeat. Couldn't sleep, I said, keeping my voice calm despite the storm inside. Who's Mark? The words slipped out sharp, accusing, before I could stop them. Her face froze, then softened into a practiced smile. Mark? Oh, just a guy from work. We were joking around in the group chat. She crossed the room silently on bare feet, reaching for the phone. I pulled it back just out of reach. Joking at 3 a.m., I thought. My tone was ice, but my heart silently pleaded for an explanation, something to make this ache go away. He says he can't stop thinking about last night. Sarah, what happened last night? She laughed, a brittle, cracking sound. God, Jake, it's nothing. Just stupid flirting. You know how it is. Work gets heavy, we blow off steam. Doesn't mean anything. Her eyes darted to the window, moonlight spilling across the sill. I knew she was lying, not because of the text, but because she couldn't meet my gaze. Her hands twisted together, wringing out invisible guilt. Don't lie to me, I whispered, my voice breaking. I saw the picture. The red dress. You sent it to him. My throat burned as memories flooded back. Her spinning in that dress, laughing as we danced in the kitchen to old jazz. Had she been texting him then too? Had I been a fool all along? Sarah's face crumpled, and for a moment I thought she'd confess, beg for forgiveness. Instead, she stiffened jaw tight. Why were you looking at my phone? That's not okay, Jake. You're blowing this out of proportion. Her words jabbed at me, turning the blame back onto me, stinging more than the texts. I wanted to scream, shake her until the truth spilled out, but all I could do was stare, my love for her warring with the rage rising in my chest. The next week felt like a slow bleed. I watched her every move, hunting for cracks in her facade. How she lingered over her phone, smiling when she thought I wasn't watching. The extra shifts she claimed were hospital emergencies. The faint scent of unfamiliar cologne on her scrubs. Each clue was a splinter under my skin, too small to confront, too sharp to ignore. I told myself it was nothing. I was paranoid, but doubt gnawed at me relentless, like termites in the walls of our life together. Friday night, she said she was going for drinks with co-workers. I didn't argue, just nodded, my heart a stone in my chest. After she left, I opened her laptop, left unlocked on the kitchen table. A careless mistake. Her dating app was still logged in, notifications piling up, messages from Mark and others too. Meet me tonight. Read one. You're too good for him. Said another. My hand shook as I clicked through her profile. Her bio hit me like a punch. Just looking for fun. Nothing serious. Fun. The word cheapened everything we'd built. Every late-night conversation, shared dream, quiet moment when I thought we were enough. I waited up. The house was silent except for the ticking clock. At 1:12 a.m., her key turned in the lock. She stepped inside, cheeks flushed, eyes bright with something that wasn't for me. "You're still up?" she asked, startled, dropping her purse. "I know about the apps," I said, voice low. "About Mark. About all of them." The words tasted like ash but freed something in me, a clarity I hadn't felt in weeks. Her eyes widened, then narrowed. "You went through my laptop?" she snapped, voice trembling. "You don't trust me at all, do you?" "How could I?" I stepped closer. "You're living a double life. Sarah, flirting, sneaking around, lying to my face. What's next? You've already thrown away our vows for fun." She flinched, tears welling, but didn't retreat. "I never slept with anyone," she said, voice breaking. I felt trapped, Jake. You're always working, always distant. I needed to feel wanted." Her confession hung raw and jagged between us. For a moment, I saw the woman I loved, lost, lonely, human. But then I remembered the texts, the lies, the red dress. "And I needed you to be honest." I whispered, "But you chose them, anyone but me." She reached for me. I stepped back. The space between us had become a chasm. "Jake, please." The doorbell rang, sharp, jarring. We froze as the sound cut through our fight. I opened the door. A man stood there, tall, broad-shouldered, eyes flickering with recognition at the sight of Sarah. "Mark," she whispered, fear and shame in her voice. He held up her scarf, the one she'd worn tonight, smile faltering as he saw me. "Found this in my car," he said, oblivious to the storm. "Thought you might want it back." The scarf hung in his hand, a soft crimson thread tying together every lie. I looked at Sarah, pale, her secrets exposed. In that moment, I didn't know whether to fight for her or let her go. All I knew was that the life we'd built had unraveled, undone by a single careless thread.